the Blue Jackets. You guys are about to get destroyed by some two handsome men.
We are back now. Co-op Cast episode 6. I'll ask the first question kind of as we get that first pitch, but we are here with WaifuJu, a great friend, and we're just gonna play some baseball.
Yes, sir. I'm excited. I usually only play co-op with like 2 people, so it's nice to kind of branch out a little bit.
I've been loving doing it with I get to talk to people that I don't like actually sit down and like have conversations with. So that's my favorite thing. But we'll get right to it. How did you get into baseball as a sport altogether?
So for baseball, I actually got forced into it. As a kid, I always watched it. I'm from New York, and so I grew up with the Yankee dynasty, right? So it was hard not to be a Yankee fan in New York. Jeter, A-Rod, my favorite players ever. So I was actually a big soccer player growing up, though. I was always really fast, lefty, so I love being I was a striker, and I was really good. Obviously, I'm very short. Oh, my God, Altuve. That's crazy.
I thought that was in the gap.
That's crazy. But my dad pretty much told me, like, hey, we moved to Florida. You need to like go out and like make some friends as a kid, even though I was like in 4th grade or like 3rd or 4th grade. Like I didn't need to go make friends yet. He was like, you're gonna go play baseball. And so he signs me up for Little League, and I had never touched a bat or throw a ball or anything like that. And I remember specifically that everybody in this Little League was horrible. And my dad is like, we need to get you into travel ball. Like, this is not good. And I got into travel ball, and I've honestly been in love with baseball ever since. So played it throughout high school. Didn't wind up going to college for it. I got a couple offers, but it wasn't in my future.
What position did you play?
I was an outfielder. I did pitch a little bit, but I never threw hard. I was the epitome of like a funky pitcher.
Okay.
I would be great in the show if like low velocity was good. I was a lefty. I threw a sinker and a cutter. I threw like a sweeper. Like I had all sorts of movement, but I did not throw very hard at all.
I mean, does anyone really throw that hard in high school?
I mean, not when you're my height either. And when I was in high school too, I was like a stick. Like, obviously, you know, we've gotten older, and weight kind of finds your way on your body all of a sudden. But I was like 120 pounds soaking wet in high school, and I'm 5'6". So it's like I wasn't throwing very hard.
I mean, hey.
Some kids were. I went to high school against Tyler Danish, which I don't know if you know who he is, but he has a couple of stints in the MLB. Okay. Nothing super successful, but he was like throwing like 94 back then. I was like, God damn.
Yeah. I only faced, I guess, a few people that were hitting in the 90s, and it was very, very rare. And
what is happening here? Uh-oh. This ball's about to get sent to Jesus.
That's what I think. Oh,
it is. It is. Oh, no.
No, it actually did.
That's so funny. That's...
That was not where the pitch was going.
No way.
On my screen, the pitch was going on the inside. What?
It got sent to Jesus.
Oh my God. That was...
Oh my God. It's okay. It's okay. This is Kershaw's last...
Normally
this is last batter.
Those end up being swung through. Whenever it freezes, like they just swing through it. And then the fact that it actually got turned around. That's so good. That's...
By Andre Dawson too. It's just tough scenes.
Okay, these guys came to play today. Okay, that's what we'll find out.
You got Shohei warmed up yet?
I do not, and I should.
I know that's what we're here for.
I know. We'll get him next inning. We'll get him next inning. I'll let Kirsch go the whole
with the lefties too. Yeah, this is a good part of the lineup for him.
I wonder if this is the new Kyle Tucker. I did not look. Ooh. But so with baseball, and you kind of play baseball. How did you get into baseball video game?
I didn't get into MLB The Show. I played like a couple of them when I was younger, but nothing too crazy. I played like the bigs on like the Wii, and I thought it was cool, and like Mario Super Sluggers. But I never played like any of the realistic ones until MLB 19. And it's kind of funny because the only reason I even got it, I was in college. I had no money at the time. Like I couldn't afford a thing. So the only reason I got the game is because it was the free game in a month, sometime towards the end of the summer. And I got it. And at the time, like Griffey was an inning program boss. And I was like, oh, that's sick. And so I grinded my ass off to get Griffey. And I really enjoyed it. And I wasn't very good at the game. Obviously, this game is crazy hard when you're brand new, especially. So I wasn't very good, but I liked it. And a buddy of mine streamed. So he would like stream and like tell me some things. And we would hop in like a PlayStation call. And I'd learn more about the game and all that. And I wound up buying it the next year and pre-ordering it after I said I wasn't going to. That's not a good swing. And yeah, now here we are, like, what is it, 3 or 4 years later?
Just 4, yeah.
Now 4 years later, just buying it every year and still taking bad hacks sometimes. Oh,
get out! That's
not gonna leave. That's not gonna leave, is it?
Oh, it's gone. It's gone. It's
yeah.
gone. That's the first I've yeah. That card.
Yeah.
He might.
I mean, it's Yelich. We already knew what Yelich was gonna be. Yeah. We already knew what Yelich was gonna be.
So then, 19 was also your first year in Diamond Dynasty, then too. That's
yeah. And I've never been like a road to the show or any no, I don't give a damn. I so did not swing. Thank you.
I think most people get into MLB The Show and then right away they just kind of play now or franchise or I don't think most people just jump right into it. So
straight into it. Dude, the card collecting aspect of this game is so fun to me, and like just seeing the new cards that they put out and like learning about the guys. God damn. Learning about like the legends in the game and all that, and I know you've done them a good amount too, but like doing the immaculate grids, like I know so much of it because of how much I played MLB The Show.
So that the first thing I think of every time, I'm like, okay, did any twins play for this team? And then MLB The Show, and then it's like try to pull knowledge past that.
Did you do today's yet?
I have not. I was gonna, and then I just got distracted doing other things and.
I literally did mine right before I hopped in here. I made sure to record it because I've been recording them and posting them on TikTok. And
I have been seeing that. I like it. I thought about doing it. I'm just like, but then I have to record it at night, and then it's too late, or I'd have to stay up till midnight and then record. And I'm like,
yeah. I just do them when I can. I get them out middle of the day ish. They're really easy to like record and edit for me, so just knock them out. And they've been doing really well. Shout out. I've been posting them on the spectators account too, which. We've really needed to get some traction on TikTok on there, so it's nice to get some.
I saw the new hype video.
Yeah.
So cool.
I was told to make a intro, and I was like, okay, bet. I'll lock in. I'll lock in and did a little voiceover for that, and then my buddy Brooklyn edited it, and we got that done. We did our whole logo rebrand and everything, and we're super excited. Oh, get Ohtani in here. Get Ohtani in here.
Good call.
We got to get this debut in.
Good call.
We got to get this debut in.
Debut well work co-op.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it.
The sinker baller, known sinker baller, Shohei Ohtani.
Dude, he throws it a lot now. He does.
So you're getting it right away. He might not get a non-sinker out of respect. I'm kidding.
With that in Dynasty, I guess I got a question I've kind of been asking a bunch of people is who are like some of your all-time favorite cards that you've ever used in Diamond Dynasty from all the years you played? You can kind of.
Okay, so the first great card that because I was still not good, like truly good, when this card was out. But the first great card, MVP Trout. From 20 with the prestige system, that card was absolutely unreal. And looking back, the stats kind of suck on it, like in terms of like comparing them to now. But that card was just different. It really was. So that was like the first really good one. So obviously every Trout is amazing. I've always loved Jose Ramirez and all of his cards. I think it's pretty funny that they kind of give him different attributes like every year. Like some years he's really good versus left, some years he's really good versus right, some years he can play first, some years he can't play the outfield. It's pretty weird how they come up with all that, but Jose is great.
We're going Ohtani on Ohtani here.
Oh, this feels criminal. This actually feels wrong. Hopefully, I hate when people bring in Ohtani though. The game freezes so much when this happens, but he is moving, so maybe it won't. Trying to think of some other guys I really like. On the pitching side, I've always loved Kluber. I love how deceptive he is. Same mix as this Ohtani, actually, just probably way better.
We got a full count.
See, I'm one for weird cards. Like everyone's like, oh, this is the best card ever, and I'm like, nah, those cards suck. Give me a Luis Ariz with 65 power from the right side. Favorite card of all time. The All-Star The All-Star game Luis Ariz from last year is my all-time favorite card.
You think this one's gonna be any better or no?
I mean, stat-wise, yes, but I don't know what it was with that card and how everyone just said it was horrible. But I hit multiple 2-run home run games, and I had a game where I had 3 home runs with him, and he had 65 power up versus righties. And like, I don't know what it was about that card that it felt like every time I hit it, it was going over the fence. Just absolutely love it, and just that's kind of all the cards I end up liking are just I'll go for the 99s. Give me a random in between card that no one uses. I'm gonna fall in love with it.
You know who's mine for that, and this is actually probably my favorite card that it's just like in the game at all, is any Cedric Mullins.
Yes,
I love Cedric in this game so much. Whenever he gets any card that's even remotely usable, like, you know, it has to be at least a little bit. I'm not gonna use the captain card they just gave us, but
2-1.
any remotely usable Cedric winds up making my team. He winds up getting P5. I think I P5 like 7 Cedrics at this point now. I don't know why it is a thing, but it's definitely a thing, and it's I love that, man.
It's the beautiful swing. But
it really is.
We are now into the 3rd inning, and kind of ask how you kind of got into content creation, both creating yourself and also like when you started like watching other people doing content creation stuff.
So I've honestly, ever since I was a kid, I can almost pinpoint the conversation. My grandma asked me when I was a little bit younger, like, "Oh, what do you want to do?" And I immediately said, like, I want to be a sports commentator. Was like my thing. I want to like work for ESPN, something like that. I've shifted obviously as I've gotten older. I did go to college for sports journalism and all that, and I still want to do that, which is why I have the Spectators. But I've always felt like I have a good enough personality, and I'm good at talking to people and like making like important moments and having like fun with stuff. Oh, I'm just off of that. Where I decided, hey, let me start streaming. Why not? I was buying a PC. I figured it was something I wanted to do, but if I wanted to do it, I wanted to make sure I had my PC, make sure I had a webcam, like wasn't half-assing it. Got into it. A lot of my friends immediately like were helping me out and like hopping in the streams and chatting in the streams. And just that initial like bump from them and just people being there was like pretty inspiring, because I was like, okay, this is something that I do like. And granted, I know these people, but I enjoy doing this.
Yep.
So let's like actually go after it. And so that was 2.5 years ago now in terms of streaming. And I've been doing it probably 3-4 streams a week, every week, except for the weeks I'm on vacation for 2.5 years now. And it's been a lot of fun. We're getting better at the YouTube. Oh, what is happening here, Kyle Schwarber?
Kyle Schwarber is lost.
What is happening? That boy needs a map. Oh my goodness gracious. Kyle, please.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't remember what I was saying. 2.5 years. I had like 1,000 followers sometime earlier this year, which was really sick to see.
Nice.
YouTube's been better in terms of like finding a niche over there. And, you know, content is all about just sticking with it if it's something you really want to do. So
definitely being consistent.
Being consistent, sticking with it, and like finding lanes that you can bring value outside of just hitting the go live button. And that's something that I've really enjoyed doing as the years have gone on. Oh my God, Andre Dawson.
Man's got my number. Dawson's got 2 extra base hits first.
Yeah, they're seeing Ohtani really well. I'm not liking this.
His slurve has got bad control.
Yeah,
control
most of his
is-
pitches do, sadly.
Not there.
It's not even like the Lance McCullers. I have quote unquote bad control, but still good control. I don't know if you've used that Lance McCullers
I
card.
have a little
It's all
bit.
fantastic. He's fantastic. At least for me, he's been
We're
fantastic.
in Ohtani's second inning, and his control his par on every pitch is huge. I don't know.
Oof.
Car might not be it.
It might be chalky.
Might just be a DH.
Yeah, he might be chalked. I mean, it's classic Ohtani, dude. Ohtani's just not a good pitcher in this game, and maybe a sinker would help, but if
Not
you
when
can't,
it do- yeah,
if you can't locate it,
Like I have no control over where this is going.
it's
The
just a
par
prayer.
is huge. This could go.
There we
This
go.
could go in the other batter's box, or it could go right down the middle.
No, it's going right where you wanted it. Lock him
That
up.
one did.
See?
That last one did.
That's what I'm
There you
saying,
go.
man. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, content's great. I genuinely love doing it, and like I've made a really good community, particularly over in my Discord. Like there's people in there probably every hour of the day besides like sleepy time, and even then there probably are. So it's really cool, and we
That's
have people,
awesome.
we have different servers, and people play other games too. It's not just MLB. So it's been really nice to make these friends that I haven't been able to meet most of them in person yet. That's the next on the list, but having a community that we've been able to get together and yell at each other and have fun and all that has been really nice.
That's
So,
somewhere I feel like I've been a little bit better at, but still, like I have a Discord, and there's constantly seems like a slow stride of chats going on in there, but like other people's Discords are like going 24/7, and I'm like, I kind of wish I had that, but also then I need to be in there 24/7 too,
and that's the thing. Like, we're not necessarily messaging that much in my Discord, but it's all VC. So there's
Yeah.
always people in voice chat. Just some people work at home during the day and they just hop in Discord and they're just like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" And it's just like having company, you know.
yeah, get it.
That's what a lot of it is. So, it is crazy though. Like a lot of servers are just so different. I've seen plenty of MLB servers where it's just bumping and people are messaging all the time. All like the news is coming. Oh my goodness,
Shit.
Shohei's bad.
Yeah, I think he's benched.
Shohei's bad.
We
Wow.
wasted having Kirsch now because we
Wasted Kirsch. Kirsch was cooking.
I can't
Wow.
have this. This could be the first loss. Uh oh.
This is not ideal. I mean, it is
There we go.
co-op. The runs come and go in bunches. And if it makes you feel better, I am very used to playing co-op
there we go.
and my my partner giving up 1 trillion runs because
I-
apparently
I don't
all my
normally
partners
it.
do that. It might be a me thing at this point. It might be a me thing. It might be a me thing.
Normally, I'm the
'Cause-
one not giving up runs. It feels weird. I'm the one. It's the 9th inning, and I'm forced to watch someone else pitch. I'm like, oh god.
Oh, it's brutal. It is not fun at all. But
Oh,
we'll put up a
I'm
run or
getting
two
one-
here.
I'm
Bob
getting
Gibson's
one
just
myself.
mean.
the fact that we're still facing Bob Gibson now, we're in.
I am
set three is a
annoyed
little
that
annoying.
set 1 cards are still available in co-op. That is a stupid.
I thought it was
Probably
nice
not
right away,
oversight,
but
but-
now I'm like, okay, that's yeah.
Are nightmares. Like I hate Bob. He's the card I hit the least in this game.
Something about it's something about him. I don't know.
I don't even know
Some
what.
people in him good, but because you see him all the time, I am not one of those people.
I am not one of those people.
Yeah, we are on the 4th inning too, so this is kind of ask you what you do when you're not content creating. And I
Ooh.
told you I was getting one with Altuve. Told you I was
Let's go.
getting one with Altuve.
Dude, Altuve is really good, man. He's really, really good.
Something about those guys that are a little bit shorter with the easier to get the bat to everything.
Nice little quick swing, short zone. Wakata. When I'm not streaming, I'm watching a lot of sports. I always kind of have one going in the background, which
Okay.
reminds me, actually, I need to get this Yankee game on.
See, the Twins start in like 10 minutes. I'll probably
Yeah.
throw it up on my TV.
Yeah, we just started. I know Stanton hit a home run already, which thank God that man has been lost at the plate for like 2 months.
Wasn't
So
he hurt?
I'll be watching. Yeah, and he's hurt, and whenever he gets hurt, he takes a month and a half or 2 to get back to even like an MLB level player. It's the most like infuriating
Yeah.
thing. So I'll be watching a lot of sports. I do like to play other video games that I mostly play like off stream. I play a good amount of Fortnite these days again, and I'm a big RuneScape guy, which I haven't played in a couple
Ooh.
months. But RuneScape is like my first love as a video game. So I go into waves where I just lock in and just grind. Oh my god, he's just pumping fastballs.
He threw one non-fastball. That's the one I hit for a home run.
Yeah, I'm just like, when is a non-fastball gonna come? Because it's gonna get torched. What else do I do? I'm always doing stuff for the spectators, so I didn't like go into detail at all about that. But Spectators Media is like my media brand, and we're based out of Tampa. So we throw events in Tampa now. That's like something we've shifted towards. And we have our 3rd event coming up. So a lot of planning goes into those, trying to make them super unique. They've all been very different. The first was an art show, the second was a fashion show, and then this one is just a concert straight up. And so having to like curate those, get the right artists, get the right people there, create a whole vibe where it doesn't feel like it's just another club. That's stuff that we try and do with our events. And a lot of like way more time goes into that than probably should. But
I mean, if you want it to be what you want it to do, you gotta put the time in.
yeah, and we have been. It's been going great this year in particular. It's been really nice. I spent a lot of time, like I said, in Discord, just in here talking with people and watching videos, playing games, whatever it is. And then whenever it's none of those, I just wind up being at work. So
Well, that's always the part that you do. That doesn't count as a hobby. Work.
yeah, I mean, I got to go there after this. So
Fair. He's basically going fastball sinker. That's about all we're seeing here.
yeah.
Well, you did talk about sports. We got to hear more, especially because I know you're a Vikings fan.
I am a big Vikings
Which is
guy.
weird. I need
I don't
to
know
learn.
if you can see it. I got
need
it
to
right
learn. I was gonna wear my Vikings jersey for this just because it was.
there.
I need to kind of know how you became a Vikings fan while living in New York. I don't
So
know
it's
if I've
not
ever
like
asked.
it's not like the biggest story ever. It's not like this grand thing, but pretty much my dad grew up a Vikings fan.
Okay.
My dad's pretty a little bit older, and he obviously didn't have like fantasy football when he was younger. So they had something called Stratomatic football. No way, Joey Gallo. This
Schwarber's
is
getting it. Schwarber's getting it.
get Shohei out of here,
Oh,
please.
damn.
He had Stratomatic football, and at the time it was the Purple People Eaters, and he happened to get the Vikings. They were really good. He won his league 2 times in a row, and he was like, "Cool, I guess I just like you guys now." And he just raised me to be a Vikings fan, and I always will scorn him for that because years of pain and suffering have come from it. But no, I love the Vikings, and I love that we always have players that are really cool and really fun. Like we always have the coolest players in the league, I swear.
I agree.
And despite Kirk, I mean, like I love Kirk, but he's like the opposite of the coolest. Like he takes points off our cool scale, which is definitely sad.
But all the people around him, especially last year, like throwing the chains on him and stuff.
Yeah.
They've changed his ways a little bit.
This season, I am a little sad because the there we go. Look at Kenley being good where Shohei can't. Oh,
Way different.
that's so sad. I'm actually really disappointed in Shohei. Thielen being gone and Dalvin Cook being gone are like big L's for me. Not that I think they should be gone, but like just I love them so much, you know.
See, I live in the Twin Cities area, and there are billboards of Dalvin Cook all over the place. So, and they're still up.
They're still
So
that's so
it's like,
funny. They're like, whatever. He hasn't signed yet. They're like, wait till he signs, and then we'll take him down.
Yep, it's just like, damn. And it's literally just, it feels like it's once a mile there's a billboard with him on it. So, we did start the 5th inning, which means it is time for 5 fun facts for the 5th inning. We just ask you for 5 fun facts about yourself and kind of learn more about you outside of maybe things that people don't know or just maybe things I just don't know.
Okay. Well, 5 fun facts. So on Twitch, and my creator name is WaifuJu, which I am shocked that I don't get more conversations about this because waifu is like an anime term. So I'm a really big anime fan. I've seen probably like 150 shows over the last like decade or so, going back to high school. And I am genuinely shocked, first of all, that I can't hit a baseball today. Second of all, that it just doesn't come up that much in any of my like conversations. So interesting, but that's one. Number 2 fact is I am Puerto Rican and Haitian, but cannot speak either of those languages. I am full potato, English, whitewashed in terms of my language. It is very sad. Neither of like my parents' first language is English, but I don't know their first language. It's super sad. It's crazy.
That sounds like someone didn't want to teach it as much as like.
Yeah,
they're
like,
deciding which one to teach too.
Exactly. They're like, we'll just like they would curse it. They would curse to me in those languages, which like, gee, thanks. Thanks,
Mom. I don't even know what you're saying.
Yeah, I have no clue. Oh my goodness gracious!
So
why am I
funny.
getting
Dotted,
shredded?
absolutely
Dude.
dotted.
This is just crazy. I'm gonna blunder. I gotta. Oh, we're gonna get up. I know that we got a 7th inning stretch, but we gotta get some blood going in this. What is that? 3 or 2? I don't remember how many facts I have going. That's 2. So 3 more. It's not as like a super hidden one, but I did go to the University of Oregon, so a lot of my fan bases are just like all over the place. So I'm a big Oregon Ducks guy. Went to school with Justin Herbert and Sabrina. Not that I knew them personally or anything like that, but I did also. This is like a fun party thing now. I did go drink a couple of times with Dylan Brooks, and it's funny that he's become the villain of the league for the NBA because he was kind of a prick back then too. So it kind of tracks. But number 4.
1-1.
Number 4, what should we go with here? I do like super part-time photography. Again, kind of for Spectators Media. I did wind up getting this camera because I wanted to have higher quality streams and be able to make content that I was proud of. And with that, this camera is also really good at pictures. So probably about 5 to 8 times a year, I wind up going on a shoot and making some cool stuff. And I love photo editing a lot. So that's something that I do enjoy, although I'm not as dedicated to it as I maybe could be. But it's just something that I like to do on the side a little bit.
Okay.
And then number 5, I am like, if I'm not known as like the cactus guy on like MLB Twitch, I'd be a little bit disappointed. I have no idea where this like love for cactus came from, but my logo has it. All of my emotes have like cactus related stuff. I have lights right here that have cactuses. Green has just become like my favorite color at this point. So if you guys need a weird nickname to refer to me as, even though I have a trillion of them already, Tampa does refer to me as Cactus Man, and you guys are more than welcome to as well. So
I have not heard that. I guess I have not heard that he
Cactus Man. Some people do it. It's not a super common thing, but they're everywhere. Again,
I know you got cactuses everywhere.
Everywhere.
I just figured you loved cactuses.
Oh yeah, baby, get me on the board.
I'm sending them. 94 speed, please. We're in there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look, we got to string it together. This is what I'm talking about.
And we are in the 6th inning, and you did kind of mention like having a couple drinks with the professional athlete. But do you have any other, or want to kind of further that story of any celebrities or professional athlete stories you got? People you got to meet or hang out with.
Dude, every year in this game, I wind up making the all-Jew team, which people do call me Jew. We're not slurring anybody, okay? That is one of my nicknames that I do prefer people call me, actually. I played pretty high-level baseball when I started getting into it growing up. Like I was playing travel ball and like going to different states and playing on really good teams. I can't go on that. Yeah. So So I wound up playing with a lot of really good guys, and I probably played with like 20 or so MLB players, or against even more of them. Alec Manoah pitched against me in state finals for like high school. He shoved. He did shove that game. JJ Bleday over on Oakland. I played with him for like 3 or 4 years now. Well, not now, but back then. And he went to Vanderbilt. We used to always make fun of him because he was like the one guy going to the national championships or national champion team at the time. We're like, oh, Vandy boy, anchor down, baby. He did a tag, anchor down. We have so many crazy stories with him. There's I won't get too much into the details of it, but there was a night where all of us were in a hotel room on Omegle, and if you guys know anything about Omegle, it gets weird over there. So.
I can only imagine.
It gets weird over there. What are some other crazy stories? There's quite a few of them. I played with Jesus Luzardo when we were really young, and please get out, Christian. No way.
78 power versus lefties. Ain't it?
No way.
That ain't it.
No
Hopefully,
way.
The Freddy boost power versus lefties, because then that card will be amazing.
I think it does plus 10, but the Freddy boost doesn't work on Yelich.
Oh no.
Yeah, it doesn't work on Christian.
I forgot that's Team Affinity, not Tatis.
Are we getting there? Oh, I never see Fernando at short. This is so weird. I never see him at short. He's always playing outfield for me. That's crazy.
Got a small accuracy for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
Okay, you kind of mentioned some people you have met. If you could have any interaction with someone you haven't met, any celebrity or professional athlete, who would you pick, and kind of like what would you want to talk about or ask them questions about?
So I've seen these guys on TikTok, and they're awesome. And there's some like younger dudes. They're called like the baseball boys or the bat boys or something like that. And they just do like on-field interviews with players, right?
Okay.
And they'll just like and 2 of them are like bilingual, so they'll talk to all the Spanish guys and ask them like pretty non-essential questions, just like favorite music, shoes, etc., stuff like that. One of them that they've done recently that he looks like an awesome conversation is Michael Chavis. That guy can talk.
Okay.
And that guy is a ball of energy. That's a ball. Oh. So I would love to talk to Michael Chavis. He seems like a chill ass dude.
The ice horse. The ice horse.
The ice horse. Yes, him. Exactly. I'd love to talk to him. He looks like a really cool guy. This inning has gotten away really fast. What is happening?
Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of happened.
I hit in the walk. There we go.
Oof.
Anybody else I'd really like to get to know? Like, I'm a big Drake guy. That not leaving is the biggest blessing ever. I'm a big Drake guy, so I'd love to talk to Drake. It's like my favorite artist, probably. I'd also want to talk to like the Weeknd and find out. I don't think I'm going to. I know it just started, but those are just way too expensive for me to even justify. I've seen him live twice already too, and that's part of it. I have seen him live already, so I don't fully feel the need. You have somebody warming up.
Yeah, you want someone?
Yeah, Kenley's low on energy.
He was ready when you were. This card could pitch the rest of the game. Probably not.
Does he have a lot of? Yeah, I was like, does he have a lot of stamina?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's just a beast.
Okay.
Even when I had him full tired and I was pitching him in the event, he still was having good control. So that was kind of
nice.
Oh,
nice. Look at Brock.
Look
at Brock. I don't know. He was really sitting fastball there.
It's the funky release, and he throws it hard. Oh, Tatis, all you, baby. There we go. Let's go find 5.
Bases loaded, no outs. We get out of it giving up 1. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
So we are in the 7th inning. So not only we'll have to find time to stretch, but then we can stretch deeper into any of these questions that I maybe kind of want to learn more about.
Absolutely. Let's
you're
get a
batting?
nice
I'm
little
totally
let's get a
stretching right
nice
now.
knock here.
Hitting some. Oh, and he's
Oh,
just gonna
no
go
way.
yard?
No way.
Oh, or not.
80 off the bat. I'm a little off of that. All right.
I'm just gonna take pitches. I'm gonna take a walk while back here. At least take a strike.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we
Okay,
definitely
there's no
gotta.
strike. Now we're going yard.
Yeah, we're going Yabo. Joey Gallo, I'll pick up the bat. I'll do it with you.
Oh, and he just threw a meatball. I was still sitting back down.
0-2.
Come on, Joey.
Oh, we're fighting.
Oh. All right, no, we got this. We got this.
I can't believe I missed that.
I didn't even swing at it personally, so I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
Yikes.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
As we kind of stretch out an question, I guess I didn't get to ask. When talking about creating content and stuff,
2 strikes.
something I was asking a lot of other people is, what is your personal favorite content that you have ever made?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
My personal favorite content I've ever made.
Yep, that you've made.
I love the MLB Rewind I did this year. That is easily my favorite video that I've ever made, at least for WaifuJu. And if everybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, I pretty much took like what they used to do in the Fortnite days, the Fortnite rewinds, where it just took a bunch of clips and moments and highlights from the year from like the top streamers on Fortnite. I just did that for MLB. Took all the moments from as many streamers as I possibly could. That video probably took about 70 hours to make in terms of just like going and finding clips and finally editing them and trimming them and putting them into like specific categories and all that. But I loved how that video came out. I love that I was able to include damn near every creator to at least some extent. And I was really proud of that one.
I have to say on that video, it was so good, I watched it twice.
I appreciate that.
Literally, I watched it on stream, and I was like, I feel like I didn't appreciate it as much as I could have the first time, and how good it was. It was
0-1.
a 10 out of 10. I remember retweeting it like 4 different, like couple quote tweets. Like, it was very, very well done. And
I appreciate
as someone
that.
who watched all of the old like Fortnite rewinds when people were making those, that it very much gave that vibe, and I that's why I think I loved it so much. And
it was great, and it does suck that it didn't get like the love I feel like it probably could have gotten, but like I'm not really also doing it for necessarily that. So I already have a file made for next year's. I don't have anywhere near as many clips as I should. I've been meaning to do it as we go so that the initial process isn't as crazy.
0-1.
Too early, yikes. But that will definitely be coming out for this game as well. I did pull Trout last night also, so do expect that clip to be in there.
I want to pull De La Cruz. I don't know how, and I'm not spending money to get a chase pack, but the fact that he was selling for over 500,000 stubs yesterday, that would be unbelievable.
I did I ripped 6 chases yesterday. I did not get them, so that is not ideal.
We need to find some runs here in the last 2 innings.
We really do. We're kind of struggling. We only got 5 hits.
All right.
That Bob Gibson.
Now that I have a righty in this, I don't think Aaron Loop is normally too hard to hit. So let me just get a hold of one. Well, we kind of ask you moving forward now that we're getting towards the end of the game. Do you have any fun future content planned, or just personal things fun coming up?
Well, I do. I've taken a small break on like my actual like living series with the Iron Man series. I've just been I'm in between editors for that. That series is awesome for me. It's the reason that I don't have every card I want to in this game right now. But I'm just playing the game without buying anybody off the market. And so live series obviously isn't done. So pulling Trout was like even more important for a series like that. So just finishing out that series, and we're getting towards the end. I only need like 7 more teams.
1-1.
There's like
Okay.
it's like 16 cards and like 7 more teams, and then we're finished on that.
Man.
So I'm excited to get towards the end of that and then be able to just have a little bit more freedom with my account.
Fair. That would be really. That'd be a long, dedicated grind to like have to pull every card.
Yeah, and it's been especially tough because I have to find that's so bad. I have to find a new editor for it, and just that process has been really tough because I haven't put out an episode in like a month now. So it's like, man, if I'm not even putting out episodes, why am I still doing this? And blah, blah, blah. But it's okay, and I still love the series and the idea for it. And that idea from it came from RuneScape too. So just like blending ideas from things that I've like played and things that I've done in the past or like I've enjoyed in the past, I think is awesome for me. Again, fusing MLB and RuneScape, probably my 2 favorite games ever. Pretty ridiculous thing, but I've enjoyed it.
Fair. Okay. With that, you have. Oh, that's
nice.
My
Altuve, another one, dude.
Wow.
Altuve has 3 of our. He has 3 of our 6 hits, and don't forget, my first swing with him probably should have been a hit.
I
Just saying.
might have to give this card a real shot.
I'm just saying.
But what I was saying with that, you kind of have. Is there any series that you would have thought about or hoping to do in the future, whether it's TikTok or YouTube?
Yeah, so there's actually a really, really big series that I haven't really told any people outside like Pseudo. Spoke to a handful of other guys about it. But I pretty much want to, again, incorporating the RuneScape aspect. They have a series over there. It's called the Gillinor Games, and it's essentially, think of Survivor or like Big Brother, but in the game. And so they have these challenges. There's like 8 people, and they have challenges every week. And they have to do X challenge as teams, and then they have to like vote somebody off if the team loses, right? I want to do something like that with creators.
Dude, that would be
because
so
it would
awesome.
be so cool. And you get like the right creators together.
As someone who grew up watching Survivor, Big Brother, and then like all that, I would love that.
The biggest issue just comes with obviously like timing and getting everybody together. That's not easy.
And getting you got to get everyone to like commit to the style of like show that you're trying to put on. Like you gotta have the backstabbing. You gotta have the like side people working together.
Somebody has to be a villain.
Yes, someone's gotta be like, work to like push someone out and type. And if you could get everyone like people that have watched those shows to like. Oh, no one's even at first.
What in the world is happening?
That would be so awesome. That would be amazing.
Yeah, so getting that together, and part of it is to like it's gonna be such an undertaking. Oh, what is happening? Yelich. Oh no. Hose him. He's so hosed. Oh, the perfect throw would have got him.
The not seeing the meter from on the cutoff makes it tough when it's not in the middle.
Yeah. Brock is losing it, but we're going to keep rocking with him.
No way.
No way. No way.
Andre Dawson's just got our number today.
Dude, Andre Dawson with like 3 late hits. Yeah, take him out.
Okay, and I guess my question or like statement with that I always ask anyone when I'm asking about series is, what could I do to kind of help get you started to do that?
Well, I mean, I would love to have you on for that, obviously, especially because you already understand how that type of series would need to be successful.
Yeah.
But realistically, the only thing stopping it is getting at least 8 creators. We would need, again, like a creator, 2 or 3 that are at least semi big-ish to make it like logistically worth it.
True.
And then we would need an editor dedicated to going through like a couple of like
also true
tens of hours of content at a time. And it would be one of those things where episodes would probably not come out like a month at a time because it would probably be an undertaking of that nature. But if we can find a group of people that would do it,
Yeah, you'd really almost need to like, sort of like, almost like I guess the Ultimate Fighter was my thought, where they have two captains and just take two like bigger MLB creators and make them captains and have them like say, here's the 6 other people playing, all of them draft a team sort of, and then yeah.
I think that's part of what I was thinking of too. Like maybe if
It would
I
take some
do
planning for sure.
maybe if I do it, I wouldn't participate. And I think that could make it a little bit more feasible.
Yep.
So
Organizing
I'm
and
just
being the host.
I'm just Jeff Probst, right?
Yes.
You make me Jeff Probst and I get in there and I tell all the challenges, I instigate a little bit. I pick 2 captains and I give them a pool of however many people to pick from. That's gonna be an out, isn't it?
Nope. Oh.
Okay, good. It's the 9th. We got to rally.
This is the 9th inning.
We got to rally
lock
here.
in to win it. So let's find.
We got to rally here.
Let's
Yelich
find a way.
lefty. Let's go, baby. Yeah. So we can do that. I'm just saying. I think that could be a really, really good series, and it would be such different content than what anybody else is making. Oh,
Brandon Crawford's just too good at defense.
Apparently, even
I
though
agree,
he has like 10
and
speed.
it's something where, yeah, if you can get.
Can you take
other
out Joey
creators-
Gallo?
Yeah, he hits lefty. Oh, I guess there's someone on base, but yeah. Gotcha.
It's
Oh,
the
my
knuckleballer.
God.
Yes, Matt Waldron. No
Do
way.
you still want him out?
Yes, please take him out. Please take him out. Give me
Tony
the biggest
Gwynn?
PCI possible. Yes,
Tony
Gwynn
Gwynn
Gwynn's fine.
or wait, oh, it's Gold Lindor. I was gonna say wait, wasn't Lindor?
Whoever has the highest clutch. This guy has
Um,
26 clutch versus a knuckleballer. I can't.
113. I'm going Lindor, I think, because he's got a little bit more pop than Tony
That's fine.
Gwynn.
That's fine. I can't do 27 clutch with a knuckleballer.
All right, let's see it. This is gonna be. So,
Come on,
of course, he
Frankie.
brings him in for the last out too.
That's so funny. Oh, look at that eye.
Oof.
Look at that eye, baby. We're locking in here. Come on, Frankie.
Ooh, I thought that one was. I thought it was gone.
Man, that ball got towards. I bet you it's a fastball. It's a slider. Why does he throw a slider?
GG's.
Oh,
Sadly, the first loss in co-op cast.
I am completely blaming Ohtani.
Oh yes, Otani's day.
He gave up the 5-piece.
I changed my ways. I had pitched parallel 5 Sonny Gray every time in co-op. All the other games I picked parallel 5 Sonny Gray. This time
Yep.
I took Ohtani and he sucked. He was not.
He was not good. He was not good.
Even the replay of that frozen home run is frozen.
The replay is frozen.
Yeah, so
too.
the replay is showing it like frozen, and the ball like went to the. What is happening?
That's so funny. I am sorry that I was the first loss. Though.
No,
That is-
hey.
that is disappointing.
But we
That is
are
disappointing.
at the end, so this is when you shout out all your content, all your upcoming stuff you're working on. This is your time.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Everybody,
have the
you can
floor.
find me. You can find me on Twitch, WaifuJu. That's where I do my live streams a couple times a week. At Julian the Cut on all socials. And then you can follow my media brand, Spectators Media, at Spectators Media on all social medias as well. If you guys want to check us out over there, we got some good stuff coming. And yeah, go ahead and follow me, guys. I appreciate you having me on. Appreciate the games. We should do this more often.
I
Yeah,
agree.
dude.
I'll have all the stuff in the links below, all of Waifu's stuff also down below. Definitely check him out. Great man, great friend, and a Vikings fan. Skol Vikings.
Skull Vikes,
Till
baby.
next
Skull Vikes.
episode.
Later, guys.